Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, we're underway.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Ball looks a good one. Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's the chance to counter. That has been cut short. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Pressing high and with purpose. João Cancelo. Conte. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? There's no flag. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. Good read, needed to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Can he get it through? Batistuta finds himself offside. Now it's Batistuta. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to... Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Van Basten. Adams gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Belletti goes direct. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine. Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Conte. Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 6, Kylian Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Zico. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball played for Mendieta. Now this decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, and again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. They get a throw in. Oh, important interception. Mbappe is onto this. He's picked his way through. Raul. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Makalele. Beckham wins the duel this time.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Raul. Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Kante. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Makalele. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's only two. Tries from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Belletti. Now it's Osimhen. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Always going over the top.
Beckham will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cannavaro has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
The attendance for this match
Mbappe
is
looking
62,005.
understandably energised after his goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, this does not look good. He can get that clear. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Rijkaard. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mendieta. João Cancelo makes the interception. Beckham. Played out to the right. Kante with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Osimhen is firing after that one.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And here's Azar. Well, that's a little loose.
China really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Played in by Van Basten. And he's there to clear it. Here comes another. Azar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Taking place.
And it's Fernando Torres. Long time, excellent interception. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's being shifted off it. Out for a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Irwin. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Kane!
China really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane was alert to the possibilities. Kane!
Has been indicated.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Van Basten, and it's been played through. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Children's announcement.
Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this.
Borussia Dortmund do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Foden, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Puskos. Lovely feet. Oh, what has happened here? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well,
decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And it's Rosicky. Rudiger cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Pass somewhat off target. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Hazard. Palestine looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Always onto this. Not the most convincing of passes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Puskos. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. That is good alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it? Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Messi is behind this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi! No, not quite. Rosicki is there, and he can pick it up. Messi, great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to...
Mbappe. Chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Palestine go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is Conte. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. That's an excellent interception. Camavinga, spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Brzezinski. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good ball, good take. It is a corner. Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Kante. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Foden! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's been played through. That's been cut out, well played. Akanji, long ball looking to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are weak.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard. And he's gone backward here. Rosicky takes control of it and he's on the move. João Cancelo. Akanji kept his eye on it and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Palestine have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard knocks it into space. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And Puskás! Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Foden. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Guardiola gets into a good position.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Up towards the front line. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Rosicky. Kante does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed in towards the centre. Corner number 2 then. Camavinga! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Borussia Dortmund now find themselves down to 9 men.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And smartly reclaimed.
There
I
will
have
be
to
3
say, that
minutes
was
added
an
time.
exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Brzezinski. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Brzezinski. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught, tries a shot! And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Puskás picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
now,
there.
to all members of the crowd, I'd like
Any
to ask
reflections
you
on
to
what
join
you've
me.
seen, Jim?